The party was successful and Village Creek was able to re-sign 8 of its residents. They're hoping that with their current specials, they're going to be putting a little bit more of this into our pockets. I'm Katie Gilbreth for KTV Main Media News. Big things are happening inside of this small rink in Greenville, Texas, but the Madams of Massacre say that if you can hack it, then get on a pair of big girl panties and join. I'm Katie Gilbreth for KTV Main Media News. So no matter if you're a student or faculty member, the Mayo Review is a place where you could come to express your writing skills. I'm Katie Gilbreth for KTV Main Media News. Tonight's event proved that no matter what country you come from or what language you speak, we can all get together and watch a movie while eating some popcorn. For Main Media TV News, I'm Katie Gilbreth. The fire was contained to this back bedroom, and even though it was put out quickly, it still racked up over $4,500 worth of damage for the sorority. They learned that a little candle can cause big damages. I'm Katie Gilbreth for KTV Main Media News. The pledge drive was a success, and the station hopes that their 30th year will be their most successful one. I'm Katie Gilbreth for KTV Main Media News. This Pride Night proves that no matter if you're an Alpha Phi, a Gamma Phi Beta, a Chi Omega, or a Kappa Delta, there's a place for you on the National Panhellenic Council. I'm Katie Gilbreth with Main Media TV News. You're probably thinking, that had to hurt. What about this one? The women of the Madams of Massacre roller derby team know what it's like to take and give a hit. It's here in the Skate Safari rink in Greenville, Texas, that they perfect their sport of roller derby. Team captain Angel Del Marte tells us what it's like to play this sport.
A lot of dedication, for sure. I learned that through the process. And, you know, mostly, dedication and discipline is mostly what it takes. And then from there, everything pretty much comes fairly easy.
But they are not just practicing hits here during their twice-weekly 3-hour practices. No, they also practice the skating basics such as stops and skating in the pack. Angel also tells us what they work on to build the muscles needed to keep up on the track.
We do cardio, we do arm, core, endurance. There's all facets to the training that it takes a lot, along with on skates. So.
After practicing the basics, it's time to jam. In Derby World, that's where the girl with the star panty on her head has to fight her way through the pack to score points. Team member Skull Crusher says derby is a way of life.
From a stress relief, it'll keep you in shape. It's a different kind of lifestyle. You meet a lot of different people from different places.
And what's the end game for these ladies? Well, take a look. Their next bout is against these ladies, their rival, Paris Triple D Roller Derby. Big things are happening inside of this small rink in Greenville, Texas, but the Madams of Massacre say that if you can hack it, then get on a pair of big girl panties and join. I'm Katie Gilbreth for KTV Main Media News. It was a full house for the Mayo Review launch, and Dr. Lucy Pickering says it's not just a book, but a way for new writers to be heard.
It's something that allows the community at the Department of Literature and Languages to come together and to celebrate fiction and poetry from upcoming authors.
Once everyone had settled in, guest speaker Pat Carr made her way to the podium, where she read a story that would be featured in the review. Dr. Pickering says small events like this are just as important as bigger events on campus.
Just like the theatre events when they put on plays are hugely important for the other aspects of campus, not just sports teams, but the more arts sides of campus.
After Dr. Carr finished, it was an open mic night for other writers. Student Reagan Reed says the review is a way for students to be heard.
I think it's important for students just to get their own voice out there, to get their voices heard and to leave their mark on the university. And as someone who wants to be published myself, I mean, that's incredible, and it's just...
The review is then officially launched and can be purchased at the event. So no matter if you're a student or faculty member, the Mayo Review is a place where you could come to express your writing skills. I'm Katie Gilbreth for KTV Main Media News. The Spanish Film Club has partnered with the QEP project here on campus and is hard at work bringing students films that club member Monica Hidalgo says will open our eyes to a bigger world.
I think it's a good way to know different cultures, and it's a good way to learn about diversity. I mean, it's gonna be a film in Spanish language with English subtitles.
Before the film began, students could practice their Spanish, and both native speakers and beginners were able to enjoy the experience. The Spanish Club's advisor, Professor Lamarque, says the movie is important for students to see.
Because it tackles different issues, social issues, different countries, different realities, different identities, and this particular movie today talks about gender issues.
She addressed the crowd and told them about the film before it began. She made it clear that Undertow was relevant to people of all backgrounds.
For students to see that what happens here or anywhere could happen the same issue in a different language, in a different area.
Then the students were able to sit back and relax, enjoy the movie, and eat free popcorn.
Tonight's event proved that no matter what country you come from or what language you speak, we can all get together and watch a movie while eating some popcorn. For Maine Media TV News, I'm Katie Gilbreth.